Hello everybody, I hope you are staying safe and I hope you are taking care of your health, but I think smokers are not taking care of such treasure. So that's why today we will deal with part 2 of lesson 1, smoking. We know that smoking can damage almost every part of the body, as the picture shows, and there is a huge difference between the lungs of a smoker and those of a non-smoker. How can smoking damage our health? Let's see that in the following video.
Did you know that smokers are twice as likely to have a heart attack? And that 1 in 2 smokers will die from a smoking-related disease? In fact, all of these things are negatively affected by smoking. Pretty much every organ in your body. We all know that smoking is bad, but do you know why? That's what we're going to discover in this video. When you pass someone smoking, does it make you cough or your chest feel tight? Perhaps you thought it was the smell? It's actually because you're inhaling dangerous substances into your body. Nicotine is a toxin that stimulates your body to produce adrenaline. This increases your heart rate and raises your blood pressure, thus making your heart work harder. It is also addictive, which is why it's very difficult for smokers to quit. Tar contains over 1,000 chemicals. It forms a tacky brown or yellow residue, which is why sometimes smokers have stained teeth. And if you could see them, stained lungs too. Some of the chemicals in tar are carcinogens, so they cause cancer, making lung, mouth and throat cancers more common in smokers.
So, as the picture and the video show, we deduce that there are many drawbacks of smoking. First, lung damage. Smoking cigarettes affects lung health because a person breathes in not only nicotine but also a variety of additional chemicals. Second, heart disease. Smoking cigarettes can damage the heart, blood vessels, and blood cells, which can lead to blood clots or chest pain, a stroke, and a heart attack. Besides, smoking cigarettes can weaken a person's immune system, making them more susceptible to illness. Fourth, smoking cigarettes can cause eye problems or vision problems, including a greater risk of cataracts and age-related macular degeneration. Also, it can cause or lead to unhealthy skin and hair. Smoking tobacco can affect a person's skin and hair. A person who smokes may experience prematurely aged, wrinkled skin. They also have a higher risk of skin cancer, especially on the lips. There are other risks of smoking that lead to other cancers. In addition to the well-documented link with lung cancer, smoking cigarettes can also contribute to other forms of cancer. Those who smoke have obviously bad smell, poor appetite, and frequent cough. And of course, they become addicted and they are wasting their money. Those who smoke are a very bad role model as parents. So it's better, of course, not to start smoking. Good. Is it possible to quit? I think it is possible, and it is never too late to avoid smoking. There are ways to quit. First, the smoker should have a strong will and determination. He should remember the drawbacks, particularly those related to health. The smoker should change his lifestyle by avoiding smoking reminders, like drinking coffee, for example. He should find a better alternative, like practicing sport or other activities. And he should reward himself by saving money, like using a jar. Let's move to practice now. This is a chart, and you are going to write a paragraph in which you analyze this chart about smoking. So you take 5 minutes and then we correct. Okay, so here we go, we correct. It's a sample. It is evident that tobacco is a threat to the smoker's life. The chart above, which is about the number of deaths attributable to cigarette smoking between 2000 and 2004, proves the destructive effects of such habit. As the statistics show, the highest numbers of deaths are caused by lung cancer, about 128,000, and heart diseases, 126,000, and these are brought about mainly by smoking. Added to that, most smokers die of chronic respiratory diseases, about 92,000, stroke and other types of cancers. Indeed, it has been proved that smoking only leads to death and shorter lifespan. We'll move to a vocabulary exercise. So you have a list of words and you are going to fill in the gaps with 8 words from this list. Take 3 minutes. Okay, we start. According to the latest government figures, 23% of all 15-year-old teenagers are regular smokers. Many of them are already addicted to nicotine. They need to smoke their first cigarette as soon as they get up. It's like they are physically and mentally dependent on it. Some of them spend all their pocket money to buy cigarettes. It's a very expensive addiction. 8 out of 10 smokers begin under the age of 12, and the majority wish they had never started. By the age of 16, 2/3 of young adults have experimented with cigarettes. In Great Britain, about 450 teenagers start smoking every day. The last exercise is production or writing. So, you will write an article based on this headline: "Don't smoke, don't kill yourself." This is the headline of your article that you decided to write for your school magazine, and in which you emphasize the dangers of smoking and suggest useful ways to quit this destructive habit. So here is the outline. In the introduction, you can mention the number of addicted smokers, how it is rising. In the body, we have 2 parts. Part 1, damaging effects of cigarettes, diseases, waste of money, bad role model, shorter life. Part 2, ways to quit, determination and desire, save money, regular exercise, healthy eating habits. It is crucial to use linkers. Example, first, second, besides, finally, etc. In the conclusion, we can choose to talk about the measures in 2 lines, the measures to sensitize people to stop smoking, like organizing campaigns or preparing ads, how to encourage people to stop smoking. So I hope that all those who smoke are aware of the dangers of such habit. So this is all for today. Thank you and goodbye.